Hello, hello, hello. What's up, guys? What's up, August? What's up, Bator? Well, Bator, you got the best player in the spin. Trust me, he's the best. Just go for someone you obviously like as a player. Glazer is that? I heard they said they fixed input lag, but I don't know if it's true. I'll definitely try to check it out. Forlan's also insane, Bator, so maybe go for Forlan. What's up, Ernest? Yeah, we'll look at the MSN pack in a sec. What's up, Hassan? What's up, August? How have you been? Heinz, Danny Metal. I already have the Nielsen. Heinz. While hunting Busquets, I got Messi again. If you don't have any of them, the 300 pack might be worth it. Yeah, I think if you're a Barca fan who doesn't have any of them, it's not a terrible pack. I'd be considering it, except like Xavi doesn't have a Showtime skill, and honestly, that's the only thing that would stop me. Xavi not having a Showtime skill. Because the players I'd want the most in here are Iniesta, Xavi, and then Busquets. I've already got Neymar, I've already got Suarez, and I've already got this Messi. So for me, that's why like I like Xavi. The Xavi I have is very good. This Xavi is a bit better, but it's not like fundamentally different. So you got Busquets with 4K. Let's do 100 coins. Let's do 100 coins. You reckon you're gonna go for Bibito? There's no need to go for Bibito. I've already got Romario and Puskas, so you don't have those versions. Yeah, but I don't care about having different versions. As long as I have one version, it's enough for me. Irons, you should get a job so you don't only have 5,000 coins. 1,900, it won't hurt. It definitely would. It definitely would. This player of the week pack actually, I think is okay. I think there's some good players in here. Let me just check stones. I'm not sure if this is the stones that Gianni used to hype up. It might be, to be honest. It's not a great pack though. Like literally, you're mainly looking at Vinicius, Kvaratskhelia, and Nico Williams, and maybe Messi. But Messi already has loads of versions. I guess Dembele. I mean, these packs would be worth it if they only had like 10 people in them. So 30. Nah, just the 100 coins. Just the 100. We'll make it 200 coins though. We'll make it 200 coins. No, at a certain point, Dre, they just kind of release everything in packs. Make a 500. Alright, no, we're gonna need some super chaps for 500. Is this any? I mean, on this account, this isn't any interest to me, obviously. But oh, that Declan Rice might be okay for the free-to-play account. I don't think I even have a Declan Rice, to be honest. So maybe I'll just pick him up on both accounts. I think Forlan, then Bibito, then Van Basten. What's the Monday pack? I'm not at work on Monday, so I'll be there for it. I have next week off because I have an exam next Friday. Trent Reiner, some words. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. What's up, Rels? Pator, by the way, if you're messaging, I can't see your messages. Sometimes, you know how you get that glitch. I can't see it, just in case you are messaging. I think Forlan still works if you dribble, bro. And where are we seeing this pack on Monday? How do you navigate this website? We're getting this on Monday as well, Joe Bellingham. Oh, what? Does this Joe Bellingham look good? It doesn't look amazing. It depends on what type of pack this is. Is that 1,500 coin pack, do you think? There's only 4 players, highlight cards, so... Jan Kuto is insane. Let's have a look. We'll just assume 30 levels. It does look good, yeah. Good attack and fullback. I don't know about insane, but there's definitely something with the cards. Yeah, I think it doesn't need to be a 300 player pack. eFootball Hub summer transfers. Okay. Wait, that'll be 90 finishing there, yeah. That's already 90 finishing in game. $89, $90. Okay, we want 90k compare as well. I don't know. Maybe you go like this instead. Yeah, worst looks okay, I guess. I mean, it does look good. Grinders is a box to box. We don't know his levels. We don't know Trent's levels either. Alexander, I'm not sure, bro. Yeah, Mirza, let me wait till I get into the games. He was the best pick among the big time cards. Gerrard or right cards. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's the best. I heard. Is it weird that I think Ajax Cruyff plays better for me than the whole player? No, Ajax Cruyff is 100%. If you think the whole player is better, you're crazy. Something wrong with you. The deep line forward is definitely better. Can for Costa or Cannavaro for left back Burn? Oh, you're asking to replace Costa or Cannavaro? Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I can answer you, Rishi, because you're asking me to. That music's way too loud on my headset. You're asking me to replace someone who's like 6'7" with someone who's 5'8", so I don't even know why you're replacing them for each other. What skills do you recommend for the players in the Barcelona pack? I don't know, man. I think that'll take me a while to go through all that. Is Rock taller than Cannavaro? I'll have a look. We'll be close. I assume we'll be close. We'll have a look. I am shorter than Cannavaro. I thought it was 172 or 73. I didn't realize 176. We'll throw him in the game for today. See what he's like. Check out the Anchorman from the Dortmund box. He looks decent. Yeah. In here. Nominating contract one. Yeah, but do you play him centre back, Rishi? Rishi, again, like if you're playing him, who's the other centre back you have? That's a more important question, I think. Not Dan Burn, it's the other one. Anchorman, you say? Yeah, okay, you're onto something. Here, let's have a look at him. Now, he is quite fast, but I don't really think pace is actually important on an Anchorman, but we'll have a look. Wait, is this the same in Champions? That was a striker, no. So I don't think Anchormans need to be good at passing, but we can get to 80 low pass very easily. Good dribbling is good on an Anchorman. He's got good finishing as well. Okay, defensively he's not that great, is he? I don't know if this guy's good or not. I have to actually look at the other Anchormans that are in the game. Surely Shumani's still better. Although maybe his leg coverage is very good. Let's have a look. Shumani and see what Shumani looks like. So Shumani has 182 leg coverage. This guy's 185. Is it leg coverage or leg length based fight we're going to look at? 194. Anyway, he's better on that. Okay, what would the arrow be? 189. 185. I don't know which one is it, leg length or leg coverage. I assume leg coverage. Thanks for subscribing, Finders. Only for left back. I don't think Cannavaro can play left back. Anyway, if Cannavaro can play left back, I wouldn't play him there. It's all good, Quillen. Nah, Dre, trust me. Cannavaro's good in the air. Like, yeah, okay, if your opponent has collar, you don't start Cannavaro. He would still be fine. But you do bring on your Dan Burn for that game. But yeah, I think that's probably worth it, Bruno. Which Busquets in the selection contract, yeah. Okay, this guy isn't terrible. I think I have Shumani, or like, because I have Shumani already, I wouldn't be too interested. What's up, DM? I swapped second AMF for CMF and it is better for interception and fast counters. Okay, I was wondering why you were playing 2 AMFs. You even play Maldini as left back. I think no, I think you're like a, I don't know what the word would be. A fanatic for that, or a extremist. Yeah, no, he looked good at dribbling, Chris. He did. Okay, so I'm at a bit of a dilemma with this pack, boys, right? Because I've got 2 accounts. For this account, the only player here that would actually improve my team, and he actually wouldn't improve it, he would just add another option. But the only player here who can realistically get into my squads is Cannavaro, this fella here. I've already got a better destroyer centre-back than Cannavaro in Vieira, but Cannavaro is good enough to play for Vieira or for one of my other centre-backs. So on this account, it makes me think I want to go for Cannavaro. But then also on the other account, Cannavaro 100% is better than anyone that I have at the moment. So maybe on that account, I pick Cannavaro. And then I don't really want to pick the same player twice. Like, I kind of would want to pick not the same player. So then the other question is, alright, do I go for Rooney? Because on the one hand, on this account, Rooney wouldn't get into my team. I would only use him for fun. But I'll be getting a pay-to-win Rooney eventually when he comes out, probably. Most likely. So then if I get him on this account, it's only going to be a little bit of fun, like, for a little while. Whereas if I get him on the other account, yeah, I'll use him more. But he's actually not going to improve the other account, so I might not even end up using him. Like, I'd probably use him more on this account because the rest of the team is good. So I can get carried while using Rooney. But I don't know, Rooney is very good. I don't know how many of you have used Rooney. He is very good. If you love V on your free-to-play, go for him. Nah, because I've already got Romario Nez, so I don't know if I said Forlan is probably, I think I said it a couple minutes ago. If Cannavaro isn't the best player, then it's Forlan. Yeah, Bale, he's fun and pretty good. I'm not really interested in Bale, to be honest. Pick Marco because you like him, or hell no, because I don't like this card though. I don't like this card. Is Van Basten used by top players much? Not anymore. Back in the day, he actually kind of was used a fair bit. But no, his cards aren't good enough now because you level this guy up, you'll have 90 kicking power, 95 finishing, 76 curl, and decent dribbling stats. But let's say like low balance, and then you can just get Romario with all those stats. Actually, probably even better in those stats and crazy balance. Like, I think every stat here pretty much Puskas is gonna be better at, except for like physical contact and height maybe. Yeah, but Khan, I don't think Khan is like, it is what it says in the tin, you know. Bullet is the best Van B card for that style. What do you mean? I'm free to play. Road to Glory. I've got Diego Costa. I'm thinking Khan will be permanent. See, okay, the reason I wouldn't go for Khan is because if you ever randomly get a goalkeeper, luckily, now you kind of wasted your Khan pick because you picked them intentionally. Like, let's assume the pick came out first and then the random spin came out. If you picked Khan back last week and then randomly got oh no, sorry. Yeah. Like, if it was the other way around, let's say in one scenario you picked Khan, then packed someone else randomly, and then the other scenario you picked Cannavaro who you really wanted, and then luckily got Khan. I don't know. That's the reason I don't go for goalkeepers, because you can just get them luckily. Sorry if I explained that like a moron. What's up, Yuri? Especially like Trippy, I think on my free-to-play account, like I think I'm more comfortable picking a goalkeeper because I have two accounts, so I can have like a lot more fun with other cards. But if someone's like only got one account and it's free-to-play, I just wouldn't see myself ever picking a goalkeeper in that situation, because surely you would just pick players that would be fun, you know? True, okay, I don't know, these J-League, or they should be a lot cheaper or something, these J-League players. Comrade, I think you'd go for Can, probably. If I have Vicario, do I need Can? I don't know, I don't like the wording, like, why is it need? Why do we say need? You might have a lot of fun with Rooney in SS. I mean, I used him. He is very fun. But I don't know which account to get Rooney on. Like, on the one hand, do I get Rooney on the pay-to-win account where he's going to get replaced in a few months anyway? Or do I get him on the free-to-play account where he'll probably play a little bit more, but it means I miss out on a huge card like Cannavaro? It's tough. It's tough. By the way, if you have Abbiati, don't go for Can. Abbiati's very good. What's up there, Ravino? It is true, Rico. It is. Inactive playstyle is probably the best at striker. It's probably better than goal poacher. What's up, bulk up? How would you build that new Declan Bex? You mean Declan Rice? Because that Declan Rice does look good, actually. Let me have a look at him. I bought him on the other account, so I'll get him on this one as well. Rumors we might get a new selection. Where is this from? I doubt it. Ooh, we've got a spin on this. Let's hope we can get Ronaldinho. Exactly, Serge. Exactly. And also, particularly in centre back, like, you don't need these top guys. But I do think Cannavaro's like the only reason I'd recommend Cannavaro is because we've already got Batistuta, Michael Owen, David Villa. Who are the other strikers? We've gotten loads of these strikers recently. Very good strikers for free to play players. So I think people like don't need the strikers. Like Forlan is definitely, I'd say Forlan's arguably the best player in the pack, but because surely everyone has strikers now, they should go for Cannavaro. Where's my selection contract, or do I have to play a game for it? To collect it? I'll pick up Declan. I think Declan Rice looks quite good here. Let's just look at the other ones as well. We're still not giving them skills. It's not about his speed, it's about his balance, Maxi. Okay, the only player that's worth anything here is Declan Rice. The only player. I think I should just be smart and go for Cannavaro on this account, to be honest. Maz. I don't know. It's up to you. Like, if you would be willing to go for the next Pele, I maybe just wait and see what he comes out with then. If you think you're not gonna go for the next Pele, I would probably continue opening this pack. Cannavaro made sense for my main. I have so many attackers. See, like on this account, I don't need attackers. I've got Romario, I've got Villa, I've got Torres, Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Vinicius, Salah, Maradona, and then on the bench, or the reserves rather, we've got, who else in striker? Van Nistelrooy. This Rodrigo's pretty good. Like, we've got enough strikers on this account. You could say, probably argue the same about defenders though. We've got, I don't think this Puyol looks good. But we've got this Koundé who's insane. We've got, I think I have him on, no, we've got this Araujo here. Like, it's absolutely insane. Rudiger's really good. I think Upamecano, if we can find him, is very, very good. Like, look at Upamecano. Like, we've already got crazy defenders here. So, yeah, but there's no anchorman. That's a good point. There's no anchorman, and that there is an orchestrator, but not a nimble one. Yeah, Josh, the taller the better. I don't think Skulls. The stats don't look good. Skulls would probably be my favorite player, but I don't think his stats are good. I want, anyway. I seen Skulls when he was older. I want to see an orchestrator Skulls come out, not a not like a creative playmaker. Is he good at CMF? So I don't like him because of his balance. I feel boring if I pick Cannavaro. I don't know. Cannavaro is fun. I don't know who's more fun than Cannavaro there. Like Forlan maybe, but surely you've got Batistuta or Owen already. Cannavaro, no, Koundé would be a better right back than Cannavaro. Don't get Cannavaro for right back. I don't like Cannavaro right back. Maybe Alonso for this account. Definitely not. I've got David Beckham. Alonso is not better than David Beckham. Where's Bex? This David Beckham. No one's ever replacing David Beckham. Yeah, don't go for Cannavaro if you want them fullback. I don't think he's good at fullback. I have Adams and Abiati. Any suggestions? Okay, if you have Abiati, I don't think you need Can Luxurious. I've got Abiati and I've no I don't feel like I need to go for Can at all. But like, boys, if you don't have Batistuta, Michael Owen, or like Romario, or even Villa, mate. Like honestly, if you have Villa, you can probably go for Forlan. Like unless you I think people are focused on the defenders a lot, which is probably because they already have these strikers. But if you don't have these strikers, you should be going for Forlan. They should have put a defensive mid. I agree. Is that is this Camavinga any good? Yeah, I used to use Cannavaro. What's your Beckham build? There you go. I have Villa and Batty. That's why I don't want to pick Forlan. Yeah, see, that's exactly it. Like to be honest, Forlan is better than Villa, but like Villa is still very good. You can send me a picture of your team if you want, Pator. You should start Tchouameni and Camavinga. Nah, David Beckham's better than Camavinga. This David Beckham, I'm telling you, is one of the best players in the game. I'm not exaggerating. Actually, let me look at Xabi Alonso, because maybe Xabi Alonso can get to 80 balance as well. The football hub keeps putting me in a queue. Pretty weird. Don't know why it does that. I'd go for Ronaldinho Diaz. Okay, it's this version here, isn't it? I don't know, it takes a lot of points to get his balance to a decent level. Although, to be fair, the rest of his stats are quite good then. Nah, but look, Beckham's still better. Yeah, Beckham's better than this guy. Beckham's got, look at the curl on Beckham. 102. Trust me, that curl is really important. People don't understand how important curl is for passing. If you watched my video, if you watched this video I done recently, our old card's still good in 2025, you'll know, like, I was hitting crosses with a really old Roberto Carlos who had 76 lofted pass, but his curl was really good. And he was absolutely picking Haaland out. Like, curl is more important than lofted pass. So this David Beckham's definitely better than Alonso. I think a box to box would be the best book. That destroyer's not going to offer you anything going forward. Okay, so in order for me to pick, I need to finish an objective, isn't it? We have to clear one more objective. So if we just win if we win a PvP match, all right, we're gonna play a game on the free-to-play account, and we'll get our free-to-play account pick. What's up, shoot? Well, I hope you're well, Buzz. Did anyone watch the Battlefield reveal today? I mean, I was talking to Gianni. It didn't show anything really. It did show that their story at least is a little bit cool. Like, it makes a little bit of sense. Have you played with them yet, Quillen? Like, have you felt like the upgrade to cannon was worth it? Yeah, there will be gameplay on the 31st, I believe. Battlefield in the Big 25. Bro, I'm still playing Battlefield to this day. I've been playing Battlefield 5 for the last month. And I was trying to play Battlefield 4, but I keep getting... The anti-cheat keeps getting me kicked. Something wrong with my computer. And then on my last computer, I had the same issue as well. Punkbuster would let me in the game. Every time I'd get a kill, I'd get kicked. Top 3. I think Cannavaro and Can are the two ones everyone's talked about, especially Cannavaro. Which is right though. Cannavaro is the best. Forlan is up there, but most people already have strikers, so they obviously don't need Forlan. Yeah, like look at this channel Noglu that Hansen. This is better than Xabi Alonso. On the ball. He's defensively obviously Xabi Alonso's better, but I think orchestrators are on the ball players. Like I don't think you should worry too much about the defensive. If they can get the 70s, they're good enough, I think. Yeah, that Chala can't get the 70s, but yeah, but I can't be arsed, Johnny. But Xabi gets the visionary pass. Visionary pass isn't that important though. Phenomenal pass is more important. Visionary pass is only important if your striker is clunky. And I don't know if Xabi Alonso is going to be playing the passes into the striker too much. How do you get the players? You have to complete objectives, Josh. Come on. I want to get this free legend. Let me play a game. Yeah, Josh, go onto the game and check objectives. That'd probably be how you find out, to be honest. Yeah, I probably would shoot. Yeah, I actually probably would. I have been saying I want to back him on my main account. I don't want him to have edge crossing though. If he has phenomenal passing, oh my god, I'll be there. I can't build like actually. I can't advise you on a build because I tried to do it last week and he looks unsalvageable. I would just recommend focus on his passing. Don't make him good at shooting. Just focus on passing. Like, look at this Calhanoglu. Like, this Calhanoglu is basically as good as the Xabi Alonso, no? What's Xabi Alonso actually better at? Height? What do you mean height? Doesn't matter for orchestrator. And Kaka, if he doesn't have scissors feints, give him scissors feint. Kaka really suits scissors feint. Oh, your name is Kaka. You must be a Kaka fanboy. That's why you went from. Makes sense. just put 2 and 2 together there. No, Can, I'm not doing. I'm not playing the game for you, bro. Like, be serious, bro. You can pay me if you want me to play the game for you. Some people, man. Acceleration versus Neymar build. Probably have a video on it. The audacity. Nah, I think it's more just that people have already gotten their striker the last picks. Like, if you've got Batistuta, you don't need Forlan. Forlan has better stats, I think. Just doesn't have the phenomenal finishing. I'd say Forlan probably... Is he still better? I never think phenomenal finishing is that important. There's Batistuta there. Look at you moving like EA. No, it's not. It's not. It's just because if I upload at 2 a.m, it doesn't make sense. So if the video is ready, I might as well have it ready for people at 2 a.m. if they want. Nah, Forlan doesn't have a showtime skill. I'd probably go Van Basten. Just saying. Turn the music off, man. This headset is It's one of those headsets where you can't adjust the volume. Here is the stream story. What the hell? I'm just seeing an OBS there. Sorry. You dislike Alonso that much? I literally just showed Calhanoglu here. Free to play card that was better. Like, look at that from Calhanoglu, man. That was so close. They are both free to play. Okay, but there's levels of free to play. There's free to play cards that kind of come out all the time that are in random ass packs, and then there's like free to play cards that you get once every 6 months and you have to pick. I don't know. There are different tiers of free to play. You won't be waiting. You won't be waiting much longer to get the type of pack that Çalhanoğlu came out in, but you'll be waiting a while to get the pack that Xabi Alonso came out in. You can't be saying that free Beckham is better than Xabi Alonso. I 100% can. Look, if you don't understand how the game works, you won't understand why. But if you look at the important stats, Beckham's 100% better. I've had like 3 versions of Xabi Alonso, by the way. And we've had arguments in this chat about it, and it annoys me. And because I know people are going to be like, "Oh no, I use Xabi Alonso, and he's really good." Like, and I'm not saying he's not good for you, but you can use any player like the way you're using Xabi Alonso, and it'll be good. Like I had some guy saying, "Oh, you don't know how to use Xabi Alonso. You're not meant to dribble with him. You're meant to just pass." And it's like, you can do that with any single player in this game. You can just pass. Like, look at Çalhanoğlu here. Look, that's how you use Xabi Alonso. You just pass it. Okay. Do we need high stats for that? Look at this. Oh, yeah, we don't need any stats. We just take the ball and pass it. You do not need stats for that. It's all under control of that. Cannavaro, the best free card ever. Maybe, but you have to remember like when the cards came out. Because if the Santos Neymar came out now, he wouldn't be that crazy. He'd be good, but not crazy. Whereas when he came out, he was crazy. He preferred Azar Emery. Yeah, I said that in Discord to someone today. Not talking about Xabi Alonso, but they were asking me right guard, and I was saying, no, you're better off Azar Emery. And what you do with Beckham, dribble? Yeah, Beckham's got better balance. And look at the curve. Look at the curve. Or the curl, rather. The curl is the most important. I don't know why. Anytime I criticize Xabi Alonso, people get offended. I don't know why. Does Xabi Alonso have an Anchorman card? I didn't even know he had an Anchorman. If he has an Anchorman, he'd be fine. That'd probably suit him more, to be honest. Oh, what a goal. Nah, I just disagree. I think Beckham is better. So because like if you want to use an orchestrator, you need certain things from them, in my opinion. And Xabi Alonso and that right card don't offer them. Here, what's up with this Bale, man? I thought Bale looks terrible. I thought his stats are really, really bad. Are people saying Bale's good? Like maybe he is, but stats wise, Bale looks very poor. But I always think that maybe Blitzkrieg doesn't need stats. I think visionary pass is good, but not on a DMF or centre mid. Like I was saying earlier, visionary pass, if you have Romario up front, I don't think it's gonna be much help. But if you're using like Haaland or Ronaldo, someone a bit clunkier, visionary pass is very good. I used to have a lot of fun linking visionary pass De Bruyne with Haaland. Xabi Alonso can help in defense, unlike Beckham. I don't agree. Like Beckham defends for me fine. Look at like, but like look at this Çalhanoğlu. Player of the season Çalhanoğlu. That's what pack he's in. Like those stats are very similar to Xabi Alonso's, and the balance is just that much better. Like the little bit extra to get to 80, and he's a bit shorter as well, so his dribbling's not going to be as clunky. So I don't know. You can say Xabi Alonso's better than this guy. He might be, but not in the. It doesn't mean you go for Xabi Alonso. You should be going for one of the other players because you won't get a chance at Cannavaro or Forlan again for a while. When you send stun through past the wingers with DMF to winger it. Because I'm not sure if I've really tried that. Because my visionary pass players are sure I have more than De Bruyne. The only thing I can think of at the moment is De Bruyne, though. I haven't tried the winger stuff because when Visionary Pass first came out, you couldn't even pass the wingers in the first place. Um, so maybe I'd have to try Visionary Pass on like a deep player. I don't know. Do I have a Visionary Pass player that I could try it with? Because of course I do have De Bruyne, but he can only play attacking mid or right mid. But you can play like him right mid for the crosses as well. Works. I did, Nez. I thought he was okay, but not better than like too many. What's up, Rizzo? That 50p Pep is better. Yeah, like I don't know about that, but like okay, I would say that Pep Guardiola is better. I know, but I don't think it's crazy to think that Xabi Alonso's better. But again, it just goes to show my point, my main point, which is this Xabi Alonso isn't worth it because you can get comparable players to him. So you might as well pick someone you can't get comparable players like Cannavaro, or if you missed out on Batistuta, go for Forlan, or you need a keeper, go for Can. So. But I think if oh, that's a good goal. I think if Xabi Alonso was made as an anchorman, I don't know if he really ever played anchorman. But if he was ever made like an anchorman, I think it would suit him. But someone said there is an anchorman version. What's up, B-ballers? By the way, does anyone still use Nakata? I think Nakata's insane. The Liverpool version. Okay. By the way, look at this Paradise. This guy's got crazy stats as well. I wonder if they're ever gonna. I wonder if they're ever gonna put Visionary Pass and stuff on these player of the weeks. Yeah, I used to love Cannavaro's big time cards when it first came out. He was one of my favorite. He was probably my him and Rijkaard. See, the thing is, I hate saying I have like a favorite player because I usually like and this is also why I struggle to recommend players for people. Like you can't just pick the 11 best individual players. You have to complement your players. Like the reason I loved Cannavaro is because I had Rijkaard beside him. Rijkaard for the aerial balls, and then the tall strikers, and then Cannavaro for like the Messis and stuff, and for aggression. And then, like I say, Gilberto Silva is the best defensive mid in the game. And in reality, it's probably Anchorman, Rijkaard, or Vieira. But if you use Anchorman Vieira, you also miss out on the best centre back in the game, which is Destroyer Vieira. That's why I think Gilberto's the best, because if you use Gilberto, it allows you to also have the best centre back. That makes sense. Do you find this 300 Barca box ethical? Yeah, but I don't think well, not much more unethical than 150 player pack. Like it's basically the same thing, but the community made their decision with the Bale pack that they wanted these 300 player packs, so there's no point fighting over it now. Mentioning Vieira box to box and play. Not as good as Destroyer, because Destroyer playstyle is good like a centre back. No, I didn't Maxi. I'll show you. Oh no, I can't show you the Maxi because we're in the Serie A event, but maybe I can show you after this game. Bruno, I already explained it, bro. What's up, Samsani? Did you pick the Nielsen? No, I got the Nielsen in a pack. I didn't pick them. New Year's pack this year will be a 500 player box. Is this the first 300 player pack they've done since Bale? Like, I know obviously the big time one was 300, but you couldn't spend on that one. So is this the first one since Bale? Because if it is, maybe people didn't actually spin for it. Maybe it just felt like everyone on YouTube did. I'm not talking about YouTubers. I'm talking about like the type of player that is involved in YouTube and watches YouTube. Because it felt very common for Bale. Because I did polls and stuff, and loads of people risked their coins. But maybe in the overall community, like the people who aren't as involved, maybe they didn't. Because I'm a bit surprised they haven't done a 300 pack since then. I've had, I think I've had 4 versions of the Nielsen now, Luca. Well, I think I've had 3 versions and 1 version twice. So on both accounts. I don't. I think this newer one's a bit different than the other ones though. I think this one has some level of passing and shooting. When will the epic player pick be available? It's already available. Inter. If you're scared, then don't go for it. Go for Cannavaro or something. Oh no, Messi's definitely a creative playmaker. And I think the prolific winger actually doesn't suit the blitz curler. If he was a creative playmaker, the blitz curler might suit more because he'd kind of come drop a bit more and cut inside a tiny bit from the start. I really feel like blitz curler ruins that card, but I hate it on him. I wish he didn't have blitz. Apparently, Danielson was really like good for a year or two, and then just kind of fell off. If a player has Rabona, they can do fake Rabona, Bruno. Okay, I think we have our spin, boys. I don't know if he broke the transfer record, but there was something like I think he had like a really long contract or something, Buzz. They gave him like a 7-year contract or something. Nah, I'll show you now, Maxi. I did, yeah. I don't know why this happens with players where they say like they kind of choose lately to say they want to leave. So these skills aren't actually. I haven't even put them on intentionally, bro. The only ones there that should be on there are track back and interception. The other two, I wouldn't even worry about them. Give him cut behind and turn. Okay, so decisions, boys. I'll go through one by one. All right, Casillas, don't need him. Have Abiati. Kaka looks ass. Don't need him. Gareth Bale, not interested in Blitzkrieg, so don't need him. Puyol, I already have him, so I need shit as well. Wayne Rooney, I'm interested, but realistically, he's not going to play that much. And I might go from on the other account. The Nielsen I already have a version on. I'm not interested. Caceres is good, but I'm just not interested. Not interested in Xabi Alonso. Forlan is very, very good, but again, I already have Romario. So I don't know if I need Forlan. Skulls is a player I would want, but I actually think this Skulls isn't that good. And also, I think I'd want an orchestrator version. Not interested in him because I've already got Nakata, Rivaldo, Maradona. Abito, I've already got Romario, so I don't need him. Van Basten, I've already got Romario, so I don't need him. I've already got Abiati. And then Cannavaro would be quite good. So I just said Cannavaro and Rooney were the only two there, weren't they? For this account. So it depends on which account I go for. Can you change your profile to Beckham? Can you do that? How do I do that? Is it? It's not in here, is it? User information. Sorry, I don't know if this leaks stuff, like some weird thing. Edit user information, avatar. Okay, I don't even have an avatar. Okay, where's Beckham? And you can put a background on them. I didn't know that. There's not much options, is there? Like, I mean, there's not much like cool options. There's two animated ones. And Inter ones for some reason. Why do I have the Inter ones? And it's like, I thought that was Sampdoria. What's up, Peggle? You think for your main account, go for Cannavaro? But I've already got Maldini. Like, if it's my main account, I've got Maldini here, Vieira there, and Thuram there. So I'm thinking go Rooney on the main account, but then the conundrum is I'm gonna upgrade the Rooney eventually. So maybe I go. I don't need the. I've already got Maldini and Thuram, so I don't need defenders on my main account for sure. Will I stream for long? I'll probably stream for another hour. I usually stream about 2 hours nowadays. I'd go for Forlan pseudo. It's difficult to decide, yeah. But to be honest, I don't have any centre backs that have B form. Oh, actually, I picked up. Did I just get this Tony Adams? Oh yeah, I literally just got Tony Adams. I forgot about Tony Adams. That might change things. But nah, there's no way I go for Rooney. But then again, like, let's think 6 months down the line. I'll have Rooney on my account. On my free-to-play account. Thank you, Goat. I do look very handsome. Thank you. Is Pele the best card in game? Probably, yeah. You're not sure about Destroyers. And now Destroyers are fine. It's just when you have too many of them, that's when you get a bit unsure about them bots. Okay, I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll. Pseudo, I literally just answered you, bro. Come on. Let's do a poll. So, what should I go for? Uh, plus free to play. Would that be the only options I want? So Cannavaro on the free to play, Rooney on the pay to win, Rooney on the free to play, Cannavaro on the pay to win, free to play, Cannavaro, pay to win, Cannavaro. And yeah, I wouldn't go for Rooney on both. So yeah, we'll do that, Paul. Well, rewind the stream, suit up. But can it be a good DMF? I don't think so, no. Can he play DMF? Forlan? Nah, I don't want Forlan. I've already got Romario, bro. Look. I've already got Romario. Okay, what's the polls today so far? Free to play Rooney plus pay to win Canna. I'm not gonna use Cannavaro on the pay to win though. I'd be leaning towards free to play Cannavaro, pay to win Rooney. Fuck good Rooney's win. Oh, it's actually a headache. Actually a headache. Because I'll tell you, over the next 3 months, it makes more sense for me to have Cannavaro on this account and Rooney on the main account. But once that pay to win Rooney comes out, then I'd wish I'd had the Rooney on the free to play account. Am I even do the poll? Well, you can't spell poll, so now I'm gonna dignify you with a response. What about Beto? I've already got Fox in the box for Mario, so I don't need Beto. Never seen you this unsure. Yeah, usually cards aren't good. Usually the free cards they give out, Quan, just aren't worth stressing about. And to be honest, this one is only worth stressing about because I like Rooney. Like Rooney's nowhere near the level of player Cannavaro is, so I don't care. I usually wouldn't care. Like if this Rooney was an Iniesta, I wouldn't be caring because I already have an Iniesta on my main account. I actually released the free Iniesta on the free to play account, which I kind of regret. I probably shouldn't have done that. On your free to play, you should go for fun players you want to try. Yeah, but I don't even know if Rooney's going to get played that much on this account. That's the other thing. Like, he'd probably play more than Villa. Okay, actually, I think I know what to do. Does it make sense to go onto the main account to use Rooney on to just pick Rooney on that account? And then just see if he's good. See, that would help me choose if I want to get him on the free as well. No, I've used Rooney. He's quite decent, but I don't really care about having the best players. I want the players I enjoy more. Can't you? No, I've already used Rooney on someone else's account. He's nowhere near that good. Trust me, Rooney's quite good. Like he's not good enough to play in my main team, but I can see him doing a job in this team. And anyway, they don't have to be the best. Like I want to use players I enjoy. Okay, but the thing is, Kaka, Cannavaro wouldn't even play in my pay to win team. He wouldn't even play. Rooney is more likely to play in my main squad than Cannavaro is. I've already used Rooney. Yeah, I'll buy the better one on my main account, but on this account I won't. The dilemma is around the fact that I know what my preference is in the short term and I know what my preference is in the long term, but you can't switch between them. You know what I mean? I think I should use Gignac. You know you're gonna pick Rooney. I don't. I actually don't. Wouldn't Babito do a job behind Mario and Villa? No, if I was gonna go for a different striker, I'd go for Forlan for the goal poacher. How long are you gonna wait? So just enjoy as much as you can. Uh, for I do care about form, Hussein, but for uh for Vieira, I'd probably make the exception. Just for him, I'd make the exception. There's a few players I'd make the exception. Like Gilberto's another one. I usually make the exception for Gilberto. It's how long until we get this next Rooney. Like if I knew we were getting this pay to win Rooney in a month, I would just go for Rooney on the free to play account because I know I'd be buying that Rooney on the main. Okay, actually, no, I've made a decision. I've made a decision. What's up, Brian? We're facing a dilemma who to pick. Oh, by the way, guys, did you see there's a new Ghost of Tsushima game coming out? It's called Ghosts of something else. I might get it. I actually really like Ghost of Tsushima. Decision is going to sleep. It's 7 p.m. man. It's way too early. Ghost of Yatoi. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, I actually like Ghost of Tsushima, so I might get that. And I've been playing Cyberpunk lately, and it's okay. I really liked playing it last night. I say that the two sessions before, I was kind of like getting a bit to the point where it's like, this might be a bit boring. But last night, I only played it for 40 minutes, Cyberpunk, but it was really good. Spidey, you might be onto something, bro. You might be onto something. I think you'll love Stardew Valley. Definitely not. If you're gonna play one of those games, like why play Stardew Valley? You might as well play Factorio. Um, I don't have the pick on this account apparently. How do I get it? I think if we got an objective for AI matches, we can just do the golden goal thing. So it won't take that long. Cyberpunk is peak. It's actually confusing though, the like all the weapons and the augments you can put in your body, like it's confusing. Oh, we're a ways off picking on this, boys. We're a ways off. We need to clear loads of objectives. We need to clear 5 objectives. That is not happening anytime soon. Again, this is probably not even happening. Like I don't even know if I'd get around to doing that. Because again, I don't really care about it on this account. Alright, we'll go back to the other account. I'll make my decision. We're locking it in. Just do the AI one. Can you complete 5 objectives just doing AI? No, you're not. You're not doing them for me. No, I'm not letting anyone sign into my account. No, I didn't like Uncharted. I thought Uncharted was quite bad actually. And I wouldn't say that. I did like it for a good while, but I think my problem with Uncharted was I think I got the trilogy for like €20. So I played like one and two, and then by the time I was halfway through the second one, I was kind of getting a bit bored. Like maybe okay, you can, or I'd be here a while though, wouldn't I? No, I'd be here ages, 25, 30 minutes at least. Yeah, it's still gonna be 20 minutes in skill up though. I just remember the point I gave up on Uncharted was, I think it was Uncharted 2. And I think you start off with the mission. I think you start off by being in the ocean and you go underneath in a pipe and the sewers, and then I think you break into a museum. And I think I was just playing that mission and I was like, this is shit. So I deleted the game or whatever. Don't know if you know the mission. I've not played The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 doesn't look that good to me. I think the Rooney card should have had two showtime skills, Spidey, because the stats aren't crazy on him. But he has got good ID. It's gonna get stale, yeah. Nah, that probably didn't help. I'll guide you through the lore. I don't really care about the lore. I just keep pressing Y when they're talking to me, Pator. I skip through it. I actually like I watched the TV in Cyberpunk, to be honest. The TV is actually quite entertaining. It reminds me of GTA. Like, it's actually kind of funny. I don't know. I think Fallout New Vegas is the best. All right, boys. I'm making my decision. We are gonna go for Mr. Cannavaro. Mr. Cannavaro. And New Vegas is the best. No game will ever pull me in like New Vegas. Nah, it's Puyol. It's Puyol that's getting removed, Kaka. Is this Cannavaro better than the Madrid one? I don't know. Okay, are you ready for the best Cannavaro build? The most bestest, goatest, optimized Cannavaro build. Metro Exodus, I haven't played it, but like I looked at it and I thought by looking at it, I was like, I can see myself liking that game. See, the reason I don't like The Witcher from looking at it, it just doesn't look that like immersive to me. It just kind of looks like too many quest markers, like hack and slashy. Whereas Fallout New Vegas and actually I don't know if Witcher has quest markers or if it's the map or so. I don't know. There was something I literally haven't looked at The Witcher in years. Like I'm probably talking out my ass, but I just remember thinking it didn't look that great to me. But that Metro Exodus, I remember looking at, and I thought that looks cool. Okay, yeah, are we gonna go for another dexterity? Let's try it. Try it. They paid too much money to get her. Yeah, no, it's probably build up some good favor before they release crazy cards. Now, as I said, that link up thing that they're bringing out, that just seems like another way to make the game pay to win to me. Okay, so if you put a defending booster on, or do you want to put an agility booster on? Does agility doesn't give you the physical contact, does it? So if you take off lower body and a dexterity, you get 5 points back. Take off defending, you get 3 points back. So if we went like this, and then put on agility, we'd have more points for the aerial like this. We'd get the 90 there. Booster craft on an agility. Not enough. How do I not have enough? What do? I have to release like certain types of players, don't I? This guy maybe. Yeah, can looks good. Yeah, I might get Metro then. Select booster tokens. I think we only needed 4 of them, didn't we? Yeah, I remember though. Yeah, that was, and then they had the match day, obviously. Milo as well. The match day game mode. I needed 8, did I? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I never even really put boosters on players. I don't think it's usually worth it. Okay, how do I do it? Clicking the wrong one. Booster craft. Why is there a booster details and the booster crafting screen? Like that, there's no need for both. And no need for both. Yeah, then we have 4 points left over. So we can just put his defending up a little bit more. Or we can give him 99 jumping, I think. 100 jumping. What's his jump height with 100 jumping then? Let's see what it looks like. The football hub won't actually let you calculate it. So his jump height goes to 270. Let's see what this Suarez is. Example for his, so he's 257, so like Cannavaro will dominate him in the air. Would be better than Suarez in the air. Let's see Batistuta. $268. So we're still beating him a little bit, yeah. Oh no, wait, we have to put this on as well, do we? 269. Okay, yeah. It's only when you get like to above Batistuta where you might have issues where I wouldn't even think you'd be expecting Cannavaro to beat them in the air. Like, what's Vieira's jump height? Because I feel like my Vieira never gets beat in the air. 269, 270. Yeah, like actually, I'm telling you, this jumping on Cannavaro, like it compensates. Compensates because my Vieira never gets beat in the air. Never. And to be honest, I always felt my old big time Cannavaro never really got beat in the air either, except for Hullet and Collar and stuff. But we probably don't. I don't know if we go for that though. That's still very close. You get more physical contact maybe. And look at that. Look at those stats. And then for skills, one touch pass, true pass, load off the pass. Pencil, I don't want to give recommendations on gambling, to be honest. So my advice is no, but my advice is always no. So went for the exact same build. I think you're just sending me the build there, Ryan, are you? Caceres. Jeez, Caceres looks very good as well. Although I don't know about the big gap between speed and acceleration there. Like it's okay to have a gap, but I wouldn't go more than like 7 or 8 points usually. You've gone 11. People forget that defenders win headers more often. And like I was saying, you're downstream. When do I ever complain about a short player beating my tall player in the air? I don't, because it doesn't happen. People, the only reason it happens to people is because they don't know how to win headers. Now, obviously, there's going to be instances where it happens, like very rarely, but it's not as common of an issue as people think it is. Okay, we've also, I'll show you that Vieira build. Run the account. Who asked for it? Sorry, it's Stremmers. Here's the Vieira build. Oh, this has got 4 points left over for some reason. Why have we got 4 points left over? I don't know why, to be honest. We might as well get the dexterity to 84. Can we get that dribbling up actually as well? This isn't the build I wanted because I was trying to show the box to box. We have to rebuild this. Sorry. So this is wrong. I don't know what build I used to use, to be honest. I actually don't know what I used to use. Yeah, I think that would be the defending. The dribbling is right, I'm pretty sure. I think we might have had more passing though. Yeah, I think we had 88 low and 87 lofted. So I think we're missing something here. But maybe I'll try this. But we also got the spin on the penalty game pack. I probably just said I'll go into my stream and rewind it, but I forgot. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, so for this, the only player I want here is Kante. I think I've already got Beckham on my other account, so I don't really care. I don't really care on this account. To be honest. Nah, he's not. Ricky Puig isn't good enough for this account. And we've got Beckham on this account as well. Okay. Can't they not crack in your first 11? I think he could. He'd definitely get in my other account, but I think Kante could still have a spot. Okay, let's go. Let's go back onto the other one, and then try. Cannavaro. We're switching between these accounts for a bit now. I haven't looked at Serginho. I don't know, to be honest. Well, he's an orchestrator, so he's similar to the other orchestrator Beckham. But is Dan Burns still cooking for you? I don't think I've been using him this week, to be honest. I haven't really played on this account too much, except for events. I've only really done the events to get the coins, and we've actually got a decent coin balance now. Look, we've got 2,400. I was thinking of going for the Barcelona pack, but it's never worth it, really. If I had like 5,000 coins, maybe I'd risk it, but do I want to try anyone specifically? Oh well, there's a new Declan Rice that we got actually. Let's see what Declan Rice looks like. Yeah, I think he plays for LA Galaxy, Ricky Puig, doesn't he? Okay. So I actually bought this Rice without looking at his stats, but I do think I'm confident he'll be good. Oh, maybe not actually. Maybe not. Oh no, his defensive stats are way too high. If we went for this, we can probably get him decent enough. Might do a job. Exactly, Hot D. Like, you can't do this. You need to, like, you know, only go for the packs if you're gonna empty it. I find it crazy that people do this, like risk it. I understand risking 7,000 coins, free coins, if you understand you're gonna, you know, add the money after if you don't get them. But like, why would you risk it like that? Or if you are gonna risk it, why would you be upset when it doesn't work out for you? Like, that's the bigger part, I think. Because eventually you kind of have to spend your coins if you're like your free coins, because the game doesn't let you get players. So you have to take the risk eventually, but you have to understand that you can't really be that upset. There's a thing about this called I think it's called the jam experiment. I was thinking like people are struggling to pick and I'm struggling to pick. It's because we have so many options. If they actually just had less options, I think we'd be quicker with our picks. I would go for Cannavaro, Suizano in your case. I don't know if that Forlan's any good. Oh look, Tony Adams is on form. Not a bad team, not a bad team. Okay, let's play Beckham right mid so we can get Declan Rice in and see how Declan Rice does. Yeah, like, why do people ask me this? I have 2,000 coins. Should I go for Pele? It's like, you know the odds. Calculate the odds yourself. Make the decision. Why do I get involved in your gambling? Like, you know what I mean? Defense is hugging the goalkeeper. Yeah. I don't know why people do that. Oh, he's got Showtime Courtois. This might be tough. Yeah, I know. Forlan looks insane, Hutty. Right, good interception from Rice straight away. Is that Rice again with 2 interceptions straight away? This guy's quite slow with his build-up. Go on, Declan. Declan's been... I don't know if it's too early to say he's running the show because it's basically just been a TikTok at this point, but that's 3 or 4 interceptions already from Declan Rice. You should definitely pick him up because there's literally no other player in that contract that's worth even looking at. I haven't pre-ordered FC26 yet, but I will pre-order it, yeah. Although Johnny was saying to me, if I get EA Premier, the subscription, I get the pre-order bonuses. So I just have to make sure that... Oh, that's a great tackle. Because I'll be making videos on my FIFA channel, so I need to like make sure I get the early access for sure. Even if it's going to cost me more. Well, that's up to Dimitri. Yeah, I have EA Play, but I don't have the... I have like the basic tier. Apparently, if you get the premium tier, you get the pre-order bonuses, but I'm not sure 100%. And then also, because it's actually not that expensive, it's only €20 a month, I might just get the EA Pro thing so I can have a PC account for PC, and I'll also get it for Battlefield as well, because I want to get Battlefield for PC, and then I'll have the PlayStation FIFA account as well. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think I'd have the time to have 2 FIFA accounts, to be honest. You do? Okay. But I think this year FIFA is not cross-platform gameplay, so I think I might want to stay on console. Oh, no, I'll definitely be going for Ultimate Edition, 100%. Yeah, I got the Nielsen in my spin as well, Dimitri. Hey man, Declan Rice has been spectacular this match. Yeah, there's a 1 of 15 icon pick you get. But they're kind of lower rated icons. No, I don't know if that's confirmed, the ballers, but I heard that a few months ago. Like it probably isn't confirmed. And it probably isn't happening, but it was a rumor I heard. What tackled Tony. Go on to Nielsen. We're struggling to break this guy down. But he's struggling to break me down with this Declan Rice, man. I wish we had individual game stats. This Rice must be on like 8 interceptions by now. We don't even get the test Cannavaro because Rice stops it before it can reach him. This card, man. He's insane. I might have to start putting skills in him. Go on. Oh, unlucky. Ooh, this guy's got Pele. Forlan. Is Rice better than Xavi? Like, I know you're only joking, but Xabi Alonso's definitely a better player, but Rice actually fits a specific role better than Xabi Alonso fits a specific role. Do you get me? Yeah, I haven't noticed Cannavaro because Declan Rice just won't let it through. He's not letting it through at all. I assume Gilberto's better, Bruno, because I think Casemiro won't have the dribbling that Gilberto has. But that Casemiro is quite good though. I remember when he came out, quite good. That's not a foul, ref. Come on. Why you switch to free to play from your good player squads? Why do you think? Yeah, I wish that Guardiola you could get with coins instead of having to actually spend the actual money on them. I would have picked them up on this. I never see people use that Guardiola, but I honestly think if I had him on this account, I'd still use him. Actually, no, since I got Beckham, I'd use Beckham, but until I had Beckham, I'd still use Guardiola, I'd say. Well, I think you picked probably the best player, and I'd say Cannavaro's the only one that's better. It's not that these free-to-play players are exciting. I think they're more interesting than the God Squad players. But we picked up Cannavaro. We're trying to test Cannavaro. I haven't got one of the new epics on my main account. Now I have a full God Squad, yeah. Nah, Pator, because what happens next week when you get lucky in a free pack and you end up getting like a Courtois or something? I wouldn't go for the keeper. Also, did you not get like oh here. All that time getting a goal and then I start yapping from kickoff. I lose concentration. But we got loads of keepers recently. We got Diogo Costa, we got Abbiati. Did people pick Abbiati? I think I'm contradicting myself a little bit though, aren't I? Saying, did I pick Abbiati? How did I get him? I can't remember who was in the pack with him, to be honest. Uh, I mean, I don't know. Caceres looks good, Pablo. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, really. Yeah, where did I get Baya from as well? How do I have him? Oh, from the penalty game? Yeah, but he's not actually that good, like, the Baya. I think Albiati is good, but Baya is a keeper that, make some good saves in a couple games. You want to see me last night, I played a game and Baya is so short that he hits off when he puts it into his own net. Like, he's really not that good. Well, I went with Cannavaro, Pablo, so it surely means that I'd recommend him over Caceres. I'd say Can's quite a bit better than Abiati, but I wouldn't say... Like, I have Abiati and I didn't want to go for Can, so that should answer your question. Oh, what ball. Good save, Abiati. Like, those saves Abiati's made, like, Can would make them too, and then the goal he conceded, I don't think Can would have saved it. Come on. Oh. So, what, did we get to pick two of them or something? Oh, no, I picked Nakata, but I got Abiati, luckily, I think. Yeah. Okay. So that's exactly my point then. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Like, you will get a keeper eventually through luck, so I wouldn't pick one. Right, this front two haven't been doing it this much. Like, even Romario. How long's left? Not much. Yeah, this Kaká was a bit disappointed, wasn't he? Declan Rice has been very good. He was intercepting everything. His passing hasn't been great, but interceptions have been beautiful. He must be on about 7 or 8 interceptions. Maradona was running back post and kind of stopped. Well, then Cannavaro. Let's go, Maradona. Flick it. Bang! What a goal. Who's that, Nakata? Good flicks. Couture, Pepito is basically as good as Romario. He's Romario, but he won't have that, like, extreme bullshit you get with Romario every 15, 20 games. So, 99% of the player. Romario is pretty much. Look at Cannavaro, like, absolutely dominating in the air there. Oh no, we're gonna concede! No! It was bad defended. I needed to. I wasn't locked in, really. Yeah, I think I got Abiati in a pack and then I picked the Kata, or it might have been the other way around, but yeah, don't pick goalkeepers, you'll get one eventually, luckily. Like I think Pepito's better than Van Basten. Who would you put in the middle? There's two schools of thought. You can either go put your really tall player in the middle so he can win headers, or you put a really fast one in the middle so he can come across side to side. Alright, boys. So how much jumping do I have in Tony Adams? 88. So let's get this up. There. Tony Adams has a jump height of 278 on my build. Cannavaro has a jump height of 270. Araujo would have. Actually, I don't know. I can't do this comparison because this website. Oh no, it's letting me through. It keeps putting me in a queue. But this Araujo, which version of it is it? So this Araujo has 276. Like Cannavaro is kind of right behind these really tall centre backs. What's a centre back that's kind of not extremely tall? Like Koundé. Do people complain about Koundé's height? I don't know if people ever complain about Koundé's height. I definitely don't. What version of it is it? Barcelona version. So Koundé's 265, yeah. Cannavaro's beating him. On Adams, I just haven't thought about it. Luca. Like I don't really I never really think about boosters. I don't think they're that important. Like we should be putting one on him as well. Will I put a completely random one on? Or will I put a keeper one on? And see, the thing is, we're gonna be here all day trying to get his booster. Oh, never mind. We just got it right there. This Kunde is so good, by the way. Like, all right, it's not specifically this version, but any version of Kunde is so good. And I probably put too much points into his passing as well. Like I put points into passing and dribbling. Most people won't even do that. So good. What's up, Misen? I'm on PlayStation, Gabriel. Any good players from the Dortmund pack? The Anchorman doesn't look terrible. He doesn't look completely terrible. We've got one of these packs again. All right, please give me Ronaldinho. Please give me Ronaldinho. Nothing. Yeah, that Guardiola's also very good. I have him as well. What's up, Baxter? How have you been, bro? Baxter? I assume you haven't been playing any football, but Bale's brought you back. Is that the case? Um, yeah, I wanted to see about this new Kimmich. Maybe I should try Kimmich. Is a manager what you should get first? Are you gonna be spending money? Shoot or no? If it's spend the money, then yeah, manager is the first. Well, I think in both cases it is. Yeah, it is the first thing you should be doing is getting a manager. Yeah. No money. I'd still probably prioritize a manager with your coins. Now I don't if there's no manager out at the moment that you would want, then don't buy one for the sake of it. But is a beast. Garassi. Um, he starts off. No, I think if he started off with a bit more balance, he'd be very good. Nice one, Mythic. Nice one. I think I was using that guy's inform card at the start of FIFA this year. He was very good. It can't only be it's not just them three. You in college or something, Rico? You can't check yourself. Rico, get football mobile. Check. I actually downloaded FC Mobile today, and I spent money on it already. I spent 50 cents on FC Mobile. And I had the game for about 20 minutes. And then it was offering me some deal for 50 cents. I said, fuck it, why not? You'd spend more than that in the arcade for to play a game for a minute. So I said it's worth it. You're a gambling addict. 50 cents, bro. And it's the pack. When we hopping on rematch, whenever cross-platform play comes out, my friends all play rematch, but I can't play with them. They have it on Steam, and I'm not buying it on Steam. I wouldn't call it through Game Pass. So yeah, it isn't a terrible pack, but I think it should be like 200 players instead of 300. No, it should be 150. Like just be like generous for once. Because I hate when people say like, "Oh, how can you complain? Konami are giving stuff for free. How can you complain?" It's like they're giving like bullshit for free. Like I know this Cannavaro is very good, but it's one player he can pick. You got Alba. Yeah, Alba's like the one there that you probably no one would be interested in too much. Barry CR7. What a username. Thanks for all the subs, boys. We're getting a lot of subs in this stream. Appreciate it. How many likes we're on as well? We're on 70 likes. Let's see if we can get 100. Oh yeah, that's a good squad. He picked. He must have picked Skulls today. Interesting. Let's try Kimmich. See what he's like. That's actually that's like mostly a free to play team. He's got Pickford for free, Brezzy. I think every player you can get there for free except Baggio. We might got Baggio for luck. Like I know that Messi costs coins, but it's a realistic amount of coins. So I think this guy has not spent any money. That's a crazy Crazy squad considering. And he probably could have been smarter and got Shumeni and DMF instead of Beckenbauer. Our planet would not be destroyed, but Konami know what they're doing. They won't let you do that because it's good value. They don't care about offering good value. They want to offer bad value because even if if less people spend, it doesn't matter because the people who do spend make up for the difference. It's the reason why you can't clear player of the week packs, because they want you to they never want you to be happy with the team you have. Good start, Kimmich. Okay, that was meant for Rivaldo, but it's alright. Yeah, this might be the most impressive free-to-play team I've seen from my opponents. I just don't like the Beckenbauer and DMF. But other than that, I think it is. Because I think you have to say, like, I think Baggio is the only one there he's clearly got lucky on. I think the rest of them, you can definitely understand he got them for free. Baggio, is this the Baggio that's in the Bale pack as well? He must have never spent coins and then just went for Bale. Probably wasn't the best pack to pop his cherry on, but no sounds. I think you have no sound handy, guy. I think. Nah, Andrew. It makes sense for them to drop a lot of cards in the end of the game cycle because it means you try to get people to spend all their money, and then whatever new gimmick and riding off the new hype of the yearly release, people add their money back. What surprises me is why did they release Pele? I thought they would have held on to Pele for eFootball 25, but this is a different Baggio. Okay, well, he probably still though. He probably got lucky on this Baggio, but I think every other player, he didn't really get lucky on. He just got them. But I'm surprised he picked Skulls. Or maybe he didn't pick Skulls. Maybe someone else on the bench he picked. Oh, Romario. Like, Babito's very good. I don't know if Babito does that outside the foot finish. And that's what I'm talking about, the difference between Babito and Romario. They're basically the same player, but every 10 or so games, Romario's going to do something that Babito probably can't, but it doesn't mean Babito isn't, like, very, very, very similar to him. Now, Babito might have done that, but I'm not sure. Is Babito... Has he actually got very high weak foot? If he's got very high weak foot, then I'd actually say even if Romario has more aura, you'd probably go Babito then. Haha, go on, Tony. Yeah, okay, Babito, I didn't even know Babito had very high weak foot boys. Like, Babito's crazy. I'd still say Forlan's better because he's a goal poacher, more versatile, but Babito might be better than Romario. Because I actually have used that Babito, and I think that Babito came out in a pack with Romario, or they at least came close to each other. And I remember saying, and I remember being scared to say it to the chat, but I remember saying I think Babito's better than Mario. If anyone can remember that stream, it wouldn't have been that long ago. I'm not just talking out my ass. I don't think we're getting R9, but Zidane and Henry look leaked, yeah. Yeah, go on and send it on. I'm on the free-to-play account though, just remember it. Go on, Kimmich. Beat those are Schneider and King Collar, okay. I think Romario was around the same time though, because I do remember using Babito and saying, oh no, was it? I do remember saying Babito was better than Romario. Maybe I was saying he's better than Collar as well. Hopefully Konami release a new Maradona. Yeah, I don't think they are though. They seem reluctant to. Does this Kimmich not have early crossing? I need to check that because that's twice now I think he's hit a loose. But I assume because he can play right back he'd have early crossing. Because he never plays right back anymore, does he? I remember when he first started he was playing right back. He does have pinpoint crossing, so I don't know why he's struggling to hit it into the striker. He's been playing good other than that though. Kay, I answered you earlier, bro. I think it's the best. Sorry, that came across a bit rude, but I hate answering people and then they ask again. I don't know why people don't listen to the questions or the answers. Sorry. I am wearing pants. Yeah, they're actually matching. It's the pajama set. I mean, I can't really be mad at you, Kay. It's like everyone can make it's not your fault. It's just that everyone does it. I feel like not everyone, but so many people. I ask a question, I answer, and then they ask again, and it gets like, and it's really annoying because when I try answer questions, I try give a proper answer where I think about it. So it's annoying an answer and thinking about it, giving a proper answer, and they ask again. Don't worry about it. I'm just getting annoyed at myself. Don't worry about it. See, that's why Cannavaro, you put his balance up high. See how he's able to move around so easily there. Yeah, man, there were so many people on the video I uploaded this week who clearly didn't watch the video. They just seen the thumbnail and title and responded to it like a tweet. Because the things they were saying were things we talked about in the video within like 10 minutes. Like some guy left a comment saying, oh, what do you mean they're cooking? They're clearly just re-releasing old features. They're like, you do know these are old features, by the way, repackaged. And we were like, I was like, that was the whole point of the video, that they were old features, and that's why the games used to be good. Like, I don't even know why people do that. Why do you comment on a video you haven't watched? Can you check my message on your Discord server? What channel? Did you tag me or? Need a suggestion on Free Legends. Alright, first off, Del Piero. Very good. You've already got Cannavaro. Okay. I was gonna say Forlan, but you got Mbappe and Villa on the bench. Here, I'll answer after the game. I'd have to think about it a bit more. I think you can't really go wrong though, Meyer. The CS or the Nielsen. I think I'd rather the Nielsen, to be honest. The minimum for physical contact, I wouldn't say there's a minimum, but it's more of a case of like, if you can get it with a couple of points invested, it's definitely worth it. And that number is, I think it's 75 physical contact. It's when the auto animations start, but that doesn't mean you give your player 75 physical contact, because if you put arrows on the player, or sorry, not if you put arrows. If you play players based on their arrows, they'll get a boost and it'll reach 75. That's another thing. Like, people were criticizing me because that Amadeus guy tested 75 physical contact, and I recommended 70 physical contact on my builds. But before he done the testing, because it's what anecdotally I noticed, and then it turns out that okay, 75 is the number, but yeah, if you play your players with arrows, which I always do and I always recommend, you'll get 75. So. Which players do you put deep line on? The anchorman, and then whatever side the anchorman is on, the opposite side, wide mid. So if I have my anchorman in right DMF, left mid gets deep line as well. Oh, I just needed more fizz in that pass. Go on, Kimmich. Again, needed more fizz in the pass. Okay, plenty of fizz in that one. Man, this Koundé is so good. Ooh, what a ball. Just a touch, let him down. Come on, Cannavaro. Okay, that was... I can't really blame Cannavaro for that one. That was my fault. Thanks for subscribing, Diaz. Right, let's make some changes. We'll bring the Nielsen on. Image is low on stam. We'll put Maradona on up front. So bring up Nakata, and then we'll bring Messi or Salah on later. Oh, are we winning? I thought we were drawn. I don't have Hullet on this account, and there's no point testing out my Hullet. He's quite an old version. Oh, what a hit. Like, there's nothing I can do there, is there? Baggio turns into a blitzcurler all of a sudden. Fair play. I mean, there is something I could do. I probably don't rush out with my keeper. I think most people don't take that shot. Like, I think, yeah, I think I brought the keeper out, so that might have created the angle. Ball. Unlucky. Alright. Make runs for me, boys. Mario, great run. Oh, not a great pass. Terrible pat. Alright, Danielson. Danielson! Let's go. Rush their goalkeeper like it's FIFA. I actually always rush the keeper because people just see the keeper and then the split second they're like looking at the keeper and wondering why he's out of goal. They mess up. Well, in Kunde. Oh, we got away with that. We got away with that. Oh my god, Danielson doesn't have Marseille turn. Are you mad? How does he not have Marseille turn? Man, he could have played it into the striker. One pass earlier there, or two passes. Any talks have you gone on the Barry podcast? No, he hasn't. He hasn't reached out. He hasn't reached out. I'd love to though. I'd love to get. Thing is, he probably wants to keep them short. I'd go on. I wouldn't. I'd keep yapping. You'd never be able to end it. Alright, boys. GG's. To be honest, we couldn't really get a sense of Cannavaro just because of the rest of the team were doing quite well. But in the second game, I noticed Cannavaro a bit more. He was quite good. If you would like that podcast, yeah, you'll have to get me on. Alex ND said he'd hop on for a yap with me on a video though. Alright, boys, if you're not in the Discord, get in. Oh, the link. The link is expired. We've got a new link now. Because to be honest, like if you said 4 months ago, 5-6 months ago, I didn't really respond as much in Discord because I was streaming and doing videos every day. But now that I'm only doing videos and streams 2 or 3 times a week, I've definitely been responding a lot more in Discord. So if you have a question about a player or anything, definitely ask in Discord. Meyer, what were you saying? Who you wanted? What legend to pick? It depends on how much you like Andy Cole, I think. If you don't like Andy Cole that much, go for Forlan. Yeah, I don't know. Forlan or Khan, I think. I don't think there's anyone else who improves your team that much. I don't know. What do you think? You aired. I didn't air your footage. I have fucking a life to live. I can't spend my whole life looking at your shitty gameplay. You ghosted my message on Discord. You actually message me too much, man. You message me about 10 times a day. You can message me in the server. You don't have to DM me. I don't really know the difference between Andy Cole and Dwight York, but one of them is very good. One of them is very good in this game. I think I liked Andy Cole. Cook these nerds. Yeah, Andy. Oh, that's Andy Cole. I thought it was Dwight York or whatever I said. Yeah, he's very good in the 1-2. You're thinking of going for Rooney. Yeah, Man United fan. If you're a Man United fan, go for Rooney. You look like a free to play player anyway. York is slow, Cole is good. Okay, yeah, one of them's very good at 1-2s anyway. Alright, I'll see yous. Probably see yous over the weekend. I mean, I'm not working next week, but it's because I'm on study leave for my exam, so I kind of need to study. Yeah, Rails, I think there was a guy who donated for me to review his footage, and I messaged him asking like, "Are you gonna send it over?" And he just aired me. So he does. I guess he doesn't want me to do it anymore. So I guess I can move on to Rails or Rico. Accounting exams. It's part of my job. I have to get qualified in as accountant. Can you do a training guide for Dortmund DMF? I I, I don't know, man. I don't know. Not a video. Maybe I'll do it on Discord. It doesn't need a video. ACCA. Yeah, I picked ACCA. So I've got management accounting next Friday. Well, I finished all my like university stuff, but this is like outside of university. Look, it was the only job I could. Well, it wasn't the only job I could get. It was the best job I could get. I didn't want to. I didn't want to do accounting exams, but we want to see Rooney on your pay to win next stream. Uh, yeah, I probably will go for Rooney. Yeah. All right. See you. Bye.